Howdy everybody, I have a new diecast to show you here. Well, it's not new to the world, it's only new to me. I'm probably a decade late to this party, so without further ado, this is Kurt Busch's Food City 500 car from 2003. It's about a decade and a half late, so I apologize. We'll try to get more recent from now on, but I was actually at this race where he did pretty good here. This was like the string of 3 in a row in the middle of it here. He won in 2002, 2003, and 2004. He was quite dominant at Bristol at that time. So, and he was lucky that Sharpie sponsored Bristol and Sharpie sponsored him. So they always had these really cool paint schemes. So here we go. We'll go check this guy out. So at the start we have Sharpie and the beautiful Sharpie silver pen, which is good because that's what we always use to have signatures on our cars, right? So we have them sign the windshield, like good old Martin here. So, but silver Sharpie. Put them back there. And they had this really cool, I'm not sure if it's picking it up, maybe it's bright enough here, but really cool, like kind of metal flake in the silver here, which is really pretty sweet. Going on to the side, well, actually going to the front side, I guess. So this was one of his days when he was at Roush Racing. Before he went to Penske, before he went to Finch, before he went to Furniture Row, before he went to Haas. And I don't know, people are talking about him going over to Childress now, so that'd be kind of interesting. But you also have 76, Wix, Moog, I think it's Exide Select. I get those batteries. That's when, just after main sponsorship from Exide expired here. Got Clevitt, Simpsons, Edelbrock, Plasti Latte? What the heck is that? That's spray paint, so, you know, do with it what you will. You got Goodyear. Get the 2 Goodyears lined up there. Then you got that Goodyear blimp on it too. That's pretty sweet. Let me show you it in all of its glory. Then you got Hurst. I don't know, these things were Hurst shifter equipped. That's pretty sweet. Robestus. Got NASCAR. It doesn't say race car, but I think it's implied by the paint scheme. You got the NASCAR Winston Cup Series, so this is old school. Got the Bud Pole Award, Holley, 3M, Gatorade, comp cams, autometer gauges, because they didn't have digital at this point. This is all old school. Got Bowman, not Alex Bowman. Got Spicer, oh, so spicy Spicer. Jezel, EA Sports, back when they had the video game contract with NASCAR. You got Mechanics Wear. You got Aero Equip. It's equipped with aerodynamics. I got Mac Tools and Nomex. Gotta get that fire retardant firewear. What is it called? Fire suit. Then you got this sweet Sharpie pen, which did all the scribbling on this guy. On the back, you got Citgo. Yeah, Citgo was just done sponsoring Jeff Burton too. Mac Tools. Got, I guess, comp cams again, because they didn't have enough over here. They had to have it here too. Aeromax. I don't know. It sounds like Aeromark, which does like restaurant stuff. So I don't know. Then you got the Rubbermaid and Papermate and Colorific. So just a ton of fun guys on this car. We can go over here. We got Ford Racing. So you got Ford here and Ford here. You can't confuse this one with a Chevy. Got Coca-Cola, which is cool, I guess. Because also he was sponsored by Crown Royal. It must have been after that he was sponsored by Crown Royal. So then Rubbermaid again, then Sharpie again, just in case you didn't see here, it's also there, and you didn't see that, it's also there. So making sure that everyone knows what it is. On the rear, you have just the Sharpie and the silver Sharpie, and then you got the silver Sharpie scribbling all over the rear of it like a jerk, trying to test out to make sure it works so you can sign the windshield here. Right side, what do you know? It's the same as the left. I mean, the pen also is mirrored, so I guess it's not exactly the same, but pretty much there. So it's honestly, it's a really pretty car. I was really happy to find this. This isn't Action. This isn't Lionel. this isn't Hot Wheels, it's not Racing Champions, it's not Winner's Circle. This is Team Caliber. And this isn't just any Team Caliber, this is the Owner Series, so it was kind of the best Team Caliber that they made. I mean, they did a really good job on it. You can see they had this actual grating to go to the radiator, so that was pretty nice. Let me open the hood. It has some pretty terrific engine detail in there. A ton of sponsors. Look at that. You got what, butane stuff. What is that? Burnto-Matti TS700. They're not even on the rest of the car, but they put them underneath. So that's interesting little Easter egg there. You got, and you got Ford and Wix. Got tethers on it. You got great engine details. They had the distributor here. It's before they had electronic ignitions. There's no. Oh, wait a second. I totally lied. It's down there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. See that? Boop. Perfect. This had a ton of detail to it. Has like a nice soft roof. What is it called? Window net. You go inside. You can get the light to shine it. You got even seat belts in there with the buckles. This thing was pretty decked out. Have the metal kind of windshield braces in it. You can see. Make sure that you can see correctly. There's a lot of nice hosing in there. And this actually, I don't have the other windshield side window with me, but it actually kind of just, ta-da! Look at that short track car. No side window, so now you can kind of see even better into here. So tons and tons of details. Looks really sweet. They were kind of top shelf back in the day, kind of doing competition with the Elites. So they even have the roof tethers and stuff. They had roof tethers before it was cool, you know. They have a ton of great detailing on the bottom too. It has kind of suspension at all 4 points here. It's number 905, or it's SO6. I don't know, is that SO6 or 905? I guess you guys can't even see it. But no, I'm pretty sure it's that way. Whoa, 905. Super sweet. 2 away from being kind of almost door number, right? But this is that's a little flash from the past here. He was at Roush through his truck series. He did really good there, and he did really good. He actually won the championship with these guys before. Kind of getting in a tiff with Roush, and got released from his car in what, 05, because he won the championship in 04. This is 03. Won the championship in 04. 05, during the chase, he got kicked out. Went to Penske, rode the 2 car for a while, did good there. Went to Shell, the 22 car, because Shell wanted a championship caliber team, and they didn't think that kind of Keselowski was there yet, which, spoiler alert, Keselowski would win the championship, and Busch never did. Busch kept getting in trouble with Penske and actually fighting with the boss man, so they kicked him out. He went to Finch. I mean, he did good for, I guess, good and bad. So for a start and park team, he could put up some amazing finishes, but wreck the cars every week. So they ended up releasing him, and Finch actually closed his shop, his operation after that. Busch went to Furniture Row, did okay, and then moved on to Stewart Haas, where he's had a couple wins and had some success. So he's had quite this storied history. Yeah, I mean, Kyle Busch isn't the only controversial Busch brother, right? So, but I think both of them have found quite a lot of success and had a lot to hang their hat on. Both kind of brothers being championship winners for this series. So that's all I got now. We'll check out some other diecast later. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one, y'all.